Hello, kids. Welcome back to class 4, English poem 5, How the Little Kite Learned to Fly. The poem is written by Catherine Pyle. Catherine Pyle was an American artist, poet, and children's writer born in Wilmington, Delaware. She was the sister of author and artist Howard Pyle. She lived in Wilmington her whole life except 4 years in New York during the 1890s. She published her first poem when she was only 16 years old. Her first major success was a counterpane fairy. Over the course of her career, she wrote over 30 books and illustrated the works of others. The poem conveys a message that we can inhibitions if we are determined to do so. Here, a little kite was afraid of flying for fear of falling. A big kite advises it to at least make an effort and see whether it is possible rather than not trying at all. As the small kite watches the big kite fly, it is inspired to try. The little kite's paper rustles and it takes off into the air. Although a little hesitantly, it rises steadily into the vast sky and joins the big kite. It is now filled with a sense of pride and satisfaction. The little kite expresses its joy at having overcome its fear through determination and courage. I will now read the poem to you, children. I never can do it, the little kite said, as he looked at the others high over his head. I know I should fall if I tried to fly. Try, said the big kite, only try, or I fear you never will learn at all. But the little kite said, I'm afraid I will fall. Here in this poem, we can see the fear of the kite, the fear of the small kite, and the encouragement or the motivation done by the big kite. Two kites, the conversation between the two kites. I never can do it, the little kite said. Now the little kite is telling that it can't fly. As he looked at the others high over his head, as the little kite is looking all the rest of the kites flying above his head, he says to himself that he cannot fly high and high. I know I should fall if I tried to fly. Now the little kite is telling that I know if I want to try to fly high up in the sky, what will happen? I should fall. I will can only try, but I don't know that I will succeed or not. Try, said the big kite, only try. Now the big kite is advising the small kite to try to fly. Only to try to fly. Or I fear you will never learn at all. Now, the big kite is telling that if you don't try, you will not learn. But the little kite said, I am afraid I will fall. The little kite is telling, if I try to fly, I may fall. I am afraid that I will fall. The big kite nodded. Ah, well, goodbye. I'm off, and he then the little kite's paper stirred at the sight, and trembling he shook himself free for flight. First willing and frightened, then braver grown. Up, up he rose through the air alone, till the big kite looking down could see the little one rising steadily. Now the big kite nodded his head. Ah, well, goodbye, goodbye. The big kite said goodbye and he flew away. I'm off. And he rose toward the tranquil sky. And what did the big kite do? He went to the calm and peaceful sky. Then the little kite's paper stirred at the sight. Stirred means moved slightly at to the tranquil sky, means to the calm and peaceful sky. And trembling, he shook himself free for flight. Now, slowly afraiding, what did the kite do? It left the kite to move. First whirling and frightened, then braver grown. At first, the kite started moving round and round, then it flew away. Up he rose through the air alone. Now he went through the air alone. Till the big kite looking down could see. Till where did it fly? It flew high up in the sky till the big kite could see it. The little one rising steadily. Now the little kite is flying high up in the sky steadily. Then how the little kite thrilled with pride as she sailed with the big kite side by side, while far below he could see the ground and the boys like small spots moving round. They rested high in the quiet air, and only the birds and clouds were there. Oh, how happy I am, the little kite cried, and all because I was brave and tried. Now the little kite grew very excited and filled of satisfaction. It started to fly high up in the sky, looking at the other kite. And as he sailed, he saw the big kite side by side. As he was flying high and high, he saw the big kite moving side by side. While far below he could see the ground. What he could see the ground as he went high up to the sky. He could see the ground below where he came from. And the boys like small spots moving round. As the kite flew up high, it could see the children very small, like tiny spots. They rested high in the quiet air. Now the kite rested high in the quiet air. The air was very quiet and it rested in the air. And only the birds and clouds were there. What it could see, the kite could see only the clouds, and also it could see few birds in the sky where it rested. Oh, how happy I am, the little kite cried. Now the little kite is telling, I'm very happy to be here in the sky. And all because I was brave and tried. Now the kite himself is telling, because I tried and I was brave to try to do something, I have succeeded. The poem begins with a little kite expressing his fear of flying as he looks at other kites flying overhead. He fears that he may fall if he tries to fly. The big kite advises him to try. He fears that the little kite will never learn to fly at all if he does not even try. But the little kite is too frightened, so the big kite flies away high up into the sky, leaving the little one behind. Thrilled at the sight, the little kite starts trying to fly as well. He trembles with fright at first, but then starts rising steadily and grows more confident. When the little kite finally reaches the height where the big kite is, he looks down to see children moving like little spots on the ground, while he is afloat in the air among the clouds and with the birds. The little kite is extremely happy that he tried to fly and is proud of his achievement. The little kite is a symbol of people who are scared by anything new as they fear failure. The big kite stands for those who lead by example and encourage people to try so that they are able to overcome their fears and inabilities. The moral of the story is no matter how hard the task seems, if you try and try with all your courage and determination, you will succeed. Hope all have understood the poem and you will also try hard and work hard like the kite. Thank you.